So you'll notice that one of the projects that I have you do in order to test for the next belt is a composition project. And there's a specific program that I ask you to use for this because it's super basic and it allows for a lot of functionality that's going to make us collaborating on it a lot easier. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is go up and type in flat.io. And that's going to take you here. Now you're going to go over to sign in. And you're going to sign in with Google. Now when it provides you your list of emails here, you're going to want to go ahead and click on your school email. And you might have to type in your password, but for me it just pops right in. Now you're going to go ahead and go over to New Score or Tab. And you're going to click on that and you're just going to name it whatever you want to name it. You don't have to name it the name of the piece right away. You can just do song if you want. I'm going to call this Good Song because it's going to be good. And then you have all of these instrument options. So just taking a look at these, like brass, all these different keys of horn, trumpet, trombone, baritone, tuba. I can go to, where are my woodwinds at? Woodwinds? Oh, they're down here. Woodwinds are down here. You can use piccolo. You can't use orchestral or traditional flute, but you can use flute. So you have all of these woodwind options and any other instrument really you could possibly think of is available to you. So I'm going to go ahead and go to pitched percussion. I want to write something for music box. And I can add multiple instruments if I would like. And if I want to take those away, I just go over here and hit that minus button. So I'm going to write something for music box. That brings me here. Now it only gives me one measure. So the first thing I'm going to want to do is I'm going to go to the top here and click on measure. And then I'm going to use this add button. So I can add multiple measures to my piece. I can also take those measures away by hitting the minus button. So I'm going to go ahead and add a bunch. Now here I can choose if I want to change my clef, I can change it to any of these clefs. If I want to change my key, I can change it to any of these keys. I'm going to keep mine in the key of C so that there's no accidentals. I can change my time signature. I can customize it too. So I'm going to customize mine and I'm going to make mine in 7/4. There we go. So now my song is in 7/4. I can add repeats and bar lines over here. And super fancy like DSL fine, DSL coda, first and second endings. Your tempo markings, if you want it to speed up or slow down, are right here. So let's go over to the note tab so that we can enter some notes. So I want to click on the type of note that I want to use, and then I click where on the staff I want it. I can choose to change the note by highlighting the note, which you just click on it again. And I can move the note up or down using my arrow keys on my computer. You can also change it by deleting the note by hitting backspace and then placing it somewhere else. Okay, so I'm going to have my first note here. Okay, I can also, if I go back over and highlight the note, I can change it to a dotted note if I would like. I can add different types of ties or triplets. Grace notes, if I want to get super fancy, are over here. And I can mess with the beaming of the notes here. I'll explain that in another video another time. If I want, I can also change the type of note, and then I can just type the letter of the note, and that will put the note in. So right now I'm typing B, A, C, B, A. And then if I want to maybe add an accidental, I can go over here and select, that's going to add one sharp. So my next note had a sharp on it that I typed in. I could, if I wanted to, do a double sharp. I can also do two flats. And then if I ever need to take the sharp away, I can go over here and click and it'll take it away. But I'm gonna keep that G sharp. Oh, I got rid of it by accident. If I wanna bring it down an octave, I can hit Command or Control on my computer and then use the arrow keys and that'll move it. Okay, octave. How fancy. Okay, so let's go back and hear what I had so far. Great. Once I've done that, then I can go and add different articulation marks. So let's say I like the length of these first 3 notes, but I want these 8th notes to be staccato. So I'm going to highlight the note and hit the staccato marking. But then I want this last note to be nice and long, so I'm going to hit the tenuto marking. And let's add some accents on these first 3 notes. Ornaments, you can get things like trills, glissandos, all of those. If you don't know what they are, just don't mess with them. Dynamics, here's where you can use all of your dynamics. If I want to put a dynamic marking in, I click the note that I want the dynamic to be under, and then I click the dynamic. So let's say I want it to start forte, then when we get to these staccato notes, I want it to be pianissimo, super quiet. And then I want it to crescendo from that note to here and land on a fortissimo. Wow, what an adventure that'll be. Let's see what it does. It'll always count off with the number of beats that are in one measure. Ah, it got quieter. And the crescendo didn't really happen, but it did get louder on that fortissimo. So, yeah. So it's pretty intuitive. It's kind of just, you go through, you pick what you want from here, and then you click where you want it for the most part. And then if it doesn't work that way, then you're going to want to click on the note, see if you can click on something, and that'll alter the note. The last thing that you could maybe use is adding some text in there. Like if you were writing for a vocalist and you needed some lyrics. Boy, that would be a terrible song. Then you can do that. And then this is super important. You want to go up to the share button here, and anything that you're working on, add a collaborator, and you're going to want to add me. So you'll have to know my email and type it in here. And I should pop up. And then you're going to want to share that with me. That's the best way that you can share your compositions with me. And then that way I can come in, I can make notes about what's going well, what's not going well. We can collaborate on it if you need help. You can set up time during my office hours and we can work on it together if you're struggling with it. But that share button is going to be a huge help in making sure that we can work together on this. The fastest way you're going to learn how to use this program is just by jumping in and trying stuff out and figuring it out. If you have questions, not sure how to do things, just shoot me an email, and it should be something that I should be able to explain over email or send you a video real quick on how to do it. So you don't even have to sign up for office hours. You can just shoot me an email and say, hey, how do I do this? So yeah, if you have questions, email me. Good luck, explore the program, have fun. Looking forward to hearing some awesome compositions.